in Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens finance. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. And the Mustangs will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
First down.
On the ground, it's Moncrief. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
To the air on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So SMU's offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within your...
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might be changing the route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. It's Richard. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gonna run it. It's Gage. Fights off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end, crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense this zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
So first down here as they go back to work. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Richard. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it in bounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
He'll do it himself. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Contreras. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Fighting off the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They're testing the right side here. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A strike downfield. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it to the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The give out of the gun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And as he throws, the pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater.
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with...
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. They're working that left side. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Back to pass on second down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Caught close to the marker. It's Contreras. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly, but... starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll try the run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle. It's Avery. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And that is another first down.
Give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the punishment has been extended.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Oklahoma State.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Contreras.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun to give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's small. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The snap sets up to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Runs through a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Going right to work up top. Finds his tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Defense showing blitz here. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Now the toss.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down.